PH, balance, real nigga, I rep those. Why though? Cause I said so. Get deep in that neck though. I got 5 on it like Benfos. I got more tail than that pet.
Yo, what's up guys, it's Tristonovinch here. Today, I'm going to be bringing you a very late guide on how to complete the casual Easter egg in the Final Reich zombies. So, I literally just beat this. It's a really good Easter egg, honestly. I mean, it's not too hard. It literally tells you what to do, which I like. Haven't bothered even trying the hardcore Easter egg. I might do that in the near future, but I don't know. As of yet, I'm just like kind of playing zombies. I'm not really playing zombies. I'm really focused on multiplayer. I'm probably gonna get into ranked pretty soon because it comes out on like the 1st or the 8th or something. I think it comes out on the 1st. I don't know what comes out on the 8th, but I know something does. But anyways, let's go ahead and get right into it. So the first thing you're gonna want to do is go ahead and turn on all the valves. In the spawn room, so you can activate the pilot light and then blow up the well so you can get down in there. And then you're gonna want to go down there and then turn on a little generator so you can open up the bunker door, and it will open up the door next to the bunker door. And then what you're gonna want to do is eventually get like 1250 to the bunker door, and then head into the bunker and open both sides in the command room up, the laboratory, and the I don't know what the other one's called. I think it's it's the lab and the morgue. So you're gonna want to go into the lab and follow a route and turn on the switches in both sides, but you have to go fast because you only have about 45 seconds, maybe 30, maybe a minute. I'm not completely sure. But you have to activate them both. So don't activate one until you have the other door open. And then run to one side, activate it, and then run to the other side. And then you'll be able to open up the salt mine doors. And then you're gonna want to open up the salt mine doors. And while you're at it, go ahead and charge or crank the area right in front of the salt mine doors. Go ahead and get that open, and then go down into the salt mine. Interact with the hill, kill like 10 zombies, I think it is, something like that. And then lights will go out, and you're gonna want to go up to the top and turn the crank if you haven't already done that. You might go ahead and do that. Then head up to where the weapon assembly is, and there should be a green or a button behind it. Press that, and then you're gonna want to escort the Geistkraft device to either side, and you're going to want to kill zombies in the red circle around it. I don't know how many exactly it takes, but you're going to want to escort into a little area in both sides of the laboratory and the morgue, and then you'll collect two pieces for the Tesla gun. And once you have both these pieces, and if you're done escorting, you're going to want to take them up to the to where you turn the button and interact with the Tesla gun and go ahead and create that. But there's going to be a burner or a brenner, and you're going to have to kill that. This is where I would advise having free fire or a pack-a-punch gun if you can afford it. Just to get pack-a-punch, activate the disposal tubes and then go through all of them and activate the buttons. Either have a pack-a-punch weapon or free fire and just load out on him. And then once you kill him, make sure you know where his head's at because you're going to need it for a later step. Then go ahead and make the Tesla device, or the Tesla gun, and then you're ready to move on to the next step. So now you're gonna want to go and activate or examine the right hand of the god. It's weird. It's on the left side of the room. I think it's on the left side of the room. Whenever you like walk into it, the right side front on the hill. Like if you're looking out the towards the door, it's on the right side. It's weird. I don't get it. But you're gonna want to interact with that, and then go back up to where you made the Tesla gun, and you're gonna want to interact with the grid panel over there, and then you're gonna see 1, 2, 3, and 4 on it, and you have to turn the switches on those 4 panels, like the one next to it, to the corresponding color. So like if one's blue, you're going to want to turn it to blue. If 2's blue, you want to turn it to blue. If 3's green, turn it to green. So on and so forth. and you're gonna want to follow this route that I take. Just there's one, obviously to the right of it. Go ahead and turn that. Then go down through the morgue, and then up or through the sewers. And you're gonna want to have the door through the sewers up to Riverside open, and then in the pub near the Tower Gate. And go ahead and do all that. And then once you're up there, you're gonna that finishes that step, and then you're gonna want to move on to the next step. Here, I suggest having the Tesla gun and the Pack-a-Punch M1911, because there's going to be a lot of zombies up there, and you're going to want to kill them quickly. Otherwise, you will get overran, and you will get killed, because I died a lot on this step on previous attempts. Like, just messing around. I didn't quite know what was going on. It was like round 17 when I tried it. And then you just go up to the behind the tower and activate and defend the central rod. And like I said, you're going to want to have the Pack-a-Punch M1911 so you can just kill guys really quickly, and then hopefully have free fire ready, because there might be a few boss zombies that spawn in. It'd be really nice to have that just to load out on them. Once you've done that, that'll go on for like a minute and a half, something like that. Then you're going to want to defend both the left and the right at the same time. And that's going to be a bit of a pain in the ass to do. So that's where I suggest having free fire and the bacon and eggs, or the upgraded M1911. But once you have that done, you're ready to move on to the next step. Now, this one's a bit of a pain. You're gonna want to have a like a SMG or a really accurate rifle, something really accurate, I'd say. You're gonna want to go and interact with the left hand, and then you're gonna want to go back up to like the spawn room and shoot this little Zeppelin that's in the sky. There's going to be these 4 red lights that flash at you periodically. You're just going to shoot them every time you see it. And then once you break that light, something will drop. I don't know exactly what it's called, but it will drop, and then you have to kill zombies in its radius. And then eventually it'll explode and drop. I don't know what it's called, but it'll drop something, and you're going to want to take that back down into the Emperor's Chamber. Now, either you're going to want to have camouflage, or wait until the end of the round to just drag it down to the Emperor's Chamber, then put it on the left hand, then finish the round and go back up and repeat it. You have to finish the round before you can do it again. Do that 2 more times, and then you'll bring them all back down, and then you're going to want to do, I think the next part is called the Voice of God. You're going to want to go and pick up that Brenner head that you, pick up the Brenner head from the one that you killed earlier. Hopefully you know where it's at, or you killed another one. And then you're going to want to take it to all of these paintings. There's one in the pub, there's one in the sewers, there's one in the morgue, and there's one in the courtyard. And then you're going to have to just remember all the numbers, and like an eagle. It'll be Roman numerals 1 through 5. So like just 1 tally mark, so 1, 2 is 2, 3 is 3, IV is 4, and V is 5. Then go down to the Emperor's Chamber. You're going to want to put in all those numbers, so make sure you remember them. If you do forget them, you can go back, and they'll be like, you won't be able to see them as well, but they'll still be there. You can just look back if you forget them. But go and type them in, and then interact with the hill, and then shoot the hill above it, and then you're ready to go into the boss fight. It'll be like a little cutscene. You'll see him. He's like a huge body guy. It's really messed up, kind of creepy. But yeah, once you get into the boss fight, what you're gonna want to do is shoot the red lights on the Zeppelin again, and you're gonna have to do generators again. But this time you're gonna get the little thing that drops out of it and shoot the Panzer mortar with the Tesla gun, and then it'll say Panzer mortar is now stunned or something like that. And you're gonna want to take that thing from the generator and attach it to him, and it'll hurt him. And then you're just gonna want to kill some zombies, and then wait until the Zeppelin reappears, and at that time the Panzer mortar will come back in. You're gonna want to rinse and repeat that 2 more times until and then eventually on the 3rd time you attach to him, and he will die and get sucked up into the air, and you will eventually beat him. But other than that, don't get hit by him. If because he takes like 3 hits of damage. It's not too fun because I had to buy armor like 3 times during that fight because I had no clue what I was doing. It took like 10 minutes. But other than that, hopefully you guys, this helps you out, and you can go and beat the Easter egg now. But other than that, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it and it helps you beat the Easter egg, go ahead and drop a like on it and subscribe for more. But other than that, guys, thanks for watching and peace.